Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the golden flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on Golden Flashes will kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cougars offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense. Always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. To the air, it's Montgomery. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Golden Flashes offense has its first opportunity of the day. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to get to him. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. He shanked it. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Working the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Hits the spin cycle.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, what a move. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Using the quick game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Grab near the marker. It's Peterson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the golden flashes decide to punt it away.
Washington State.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, they'll take to the air. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Throws for the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cougars! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Keeps the legs moving. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Kent State 0.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want to just keep throwing it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down coming up.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Gonna let it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Washington State. And the stomping has commenced. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
A 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's dropped, and that's how we'll wrap up this one as the game is over. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff,